Hi people, I wanted to quickly talk today about Kitana Highborn, Kitana the Molina variation, and how you can force people off breaks when they do breakaway, and instead of getting punished, you can get plus frames. So first thing I want to talk about is just simply Kitana, normally how you should play the Molina variation. You should always do your combos like this, and then end in side toss. Now, some characters, and Sub-Zero is notorious for this on screen, can actually try to attempt to punish you when you do side toss, which means technically it isn't your turn against certain characters. Now, this is really important because they will try to punish the side toss, but they actually cannot punish the side toss. The side toss is guaranteed, and I learned this today when I labbed Sub-Zero and Jax. The reason why it seems like Jax is not guaranteed is because his advancing special is an 11 frame throw. You basically have to duck it or you will get thrown. It's dumb, but that's just how Jax is programmed from mid-screen. If he's right in your face, it becomes a mid, but if it's like mid-screen, it's a throw. It's really weird. But anyway, so I'm going to set Sub-Zero to do a slide. Well, let's uppercut him first to see. Okay. So, here, he should be able to do a slide and reversal and dodge the side toss. You will see a lot of players try to do this. So as you see there, even though the side toss miss, if I block low, reading the slide, I get a full combo punish. So it's still not in their favor. Eventually they'll be conditioned to block. Now they can dash forward and backwards to try to get out of the side toss, but you can actually delay the side throw and it'll still hit them dashing. So that's something to think about. And remember, side toss is plus. It's plus a lot of frames, like 20 or something. Yeah, plus 23 on block, and it's like plus 40 something on hit. If you trade, it's your turn. It doesn't matter what they do. If you hit them with, you could hit them with a mid, and they'll get opened up if you trade. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk about was forcing on breaks. That was kind of just a small thing about, you know, a lot of people think side toss is guaranteed. It technically is, but you can still get punished if you just move around every single time you do a side toss against characters with really fast reversals. So, the thing that I wanted to talk about is breakaway. So, a lot of Kitana players, and I used to struggle with this too, and this is one of the main reasons that I have... Over time, I have decided that breakaway is not the worst thing in the world. It's still annoying, and I still think that there should be some things fixed, but I think there are a few workarounds with breakaway if you try to read breakaway. It's not like certain characters where you just have to end your combo. Kitana, at least this variation, and the ground war variation, because she has the armor break with ground war, she does have options to deal with people trying to break punish you. So for example, if I'm Sub-Zero and I jump at my opponent and she does a down 3, oh, I think his jumping's broken yet. I can't anti-air that. Let's try jump 3. Oh my gosh, Sub-Zero. We'll just use down 1 for now. I can do a side toss reading a break, right? So I could do like this and then do a side toss, or like this. Oops. It's actually pretty hard to do. There we go. Like that, right? So if they try to break, you get some guaranteed plus frames, right? Or even if they, let's say you do this, right? Let's say you anti-air them. You could even stop, right? And then toss it, reading that they're going to do a delay breakaway. Or a delay wake up. So those are some options. And then when they start doing the normal jump, you just, you know, when they start, they stop breaking, then you just get full combos, right? So there's a little guessing game there that Kitana benefits from. Now this is important for when you end combos, because normally when you were to play Kitana, at least the one that doesn't have ground war, you can't really add her armor break in between. But if you read that your opponent's going to do a late break, you can actually do a late side toss, right? So let's say I'm playing against Kitana. Actually, let's break a little bit earlier. Or later. See, I try to move, and then the side toss hits me. Now, this is extremely beneficial because of what you just saw. If Kitana does it and I break early, look what happens. The side toss doesn't come out. And Kitana gets Oki. This is extremely important when people have 2 bars, because basically what ends up happening is eventually they're going to be conditioned to stop breaking early. And you don't have to end you can end your combos early and low fan toss and do kind of the same thing, but this way you're almost completely safe, right? And this is extremely important. I think this is one of the main reasons Kitana players get punished, is because they kind of didn't think outside of the box, or sorry, I'm not attacking Kitana players. I mean, you need to think outside of the box is what I'm saying. Is so like when someone has 2 bars, go for side toss. Remember, because if you look at this, Kitana already does a decent amount of damage even without finishing the combo, right? Look at that. She's already done 25%. 23%, right? Because Kitana gets some pretty good meterless damage. Oops. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try with a stand 1 punish. 219, 220, right? 200 damage. So she's doing about 200 damage on a punish if you read a break. And then eventually what that'll do is that'll start making people want to break early. And this is what happens when they break early. They get that. So, in other words, Kitana's side toss actually really helps her with Oki. I never really thought about it until I was playing a long set with a friend, and I realized that the variation of Kitana, if you use the ground war variation, you can add her armor break anywhere, which gives her a benefit. But in this variation, you also get a benefit from side toss. And I think that's extremely important for players to pay attention to when playing Kitana. Being able to add side toss on Oki and get like plus 20 is just amazing. And being able to delay it when they do a delay wake up is even better, because basically they have to guess when you're going to do a side toss, and it provides crazy pressure on Oki and on breakaway reads. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoy my tech or ideas. Feel free in the comments to always blow me up. Like, if I have wrong information, I want to be told that I'm wrong, so then I can provide proper information for players, because I don't want to give a bunch of tech guides or ideas and give the wrong information. And that's why I haven't had necessarily a complete change on Breakaway, but I've tried to find ways around it that don't make it seem like it's such a bad mechanic. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more.